Krista. First, I would like to say thank you to everybody that has been watching my lives. I just want to say thank you. Shout out and thank you to all the old subscribers as well as the new ones. Thank you. Dag, I forgot to turn the light up on this phone. I'm sorry, y'all. So this might be a little dark. I apologize. Okay. I'm not going to be before you long. I just want to do a short little video on my girl Live Life. Um, I watched her video. I found the video to be quite disturbing for a couple of reasons. Mainly for 7 reasons. hmm The 7 reasons would have to first be those 5 beautiful babies that Liv have. 3 of them with her ex-husband Jerrod. And also the other 2 people would be for Liv as well as Jerrod. Um, I was watching her video, and I've been watching this play out right along. I have been a very big fan of her and Gerard's right from the beginning when they first came out here on YouTube. And I've had a couple of times where Liv would have call-ins and stuff like that, where I have been privileged to be one of the people who have actually been able to talk with her. Now, although I smile when I talk of her, that doesn't mean that I'm pleased or I feel like everything Liv do is right. Rah rah, yay, Liv, you know. Um, I wouldn't say that. And if I displayed my life on here, I'm sure, and Liv watched me, I'm sure she wouldn't think everything was rah, 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 yay, go Krista. You know, I'm sure she would have room to say, I think you might want to do this a little different or do that a little different. You know, I'm sure she would have her opinion, and such as some of you others, you know. But I have been watching them right along. Hey, Rodriguez. I'm great. How are you, Oscar? Oh, Omar. I'm sorry. I don't have my glasses on. I probably should put them on. But hello, how are you? So, although I don't say that, hey, Rolling Tide, um, I'm not, I wouldn't necessarily say that I think that everything she do is right. Okay. I don't say that everything that Gerard has done is right, you know. However, I think as a young couple, uh, when they were a couple, to me, I think they did the best they could. Did they have some problems? Did they have some ups and downs? Yes. When I was in a relationship and I was younger, I am now 53. But when I was younger and I was in relationships, I did some things. Would I do those things the way that I would do them now at the age of 53? No, I would probably do a lot of things different. But we live and we learn. Okay. The thing about that is some things that we learn uh, through living life. Um, some of those examples and some of those things are harder than others to live through. Um, they have 3 beautiful children together, and Liv has 2 other beautiful babies besides the 3 she had with Gerard. They did go through their divorce, their breakup, their makeup. They did what young people do. Sometimes when you break off with somebody, hey, I did it when I was younger too. You know, I broke off with the guy, and every now and then we was fussing, fighting, and then we'd get back together, see if we can make it work this time. Uh, well, that didn't work. Well, maybe we'll do it better this time, and maybe we'll come back and try it again. You know, it's what young people do. Okay, And then at some point, you just say, you know what, it ain't gonna work. You go your way, sir, and I'm gonna go my way. Or he say, ma'am, you go your way, and you say, well, you go your way, sir. You know, it happens. You know, while going through their relationship and everything, the ups and downs, and then with the kids and the this and that. Now, I didn't have kids with any of the guys I was with. I don't have any kids. However, I can only imagine that if I had, I can only imagine how things might have been, you know. But that is something that Liv has shared with us here as much as she could. Jerrod, a lot of times he was okay with her sharing certain things. Sometimes he wasn't, but she did what she did. She shared a lot with us. She was criticized a lot for being open and honest with us about a lot that she shared. However, there were some that, you know, had something to say about her sharing these things, but yet we watched. Well, I'll just say, yet we supported. Okay. Now, some people just watch to be nosy and then to criticize and do whatever that they do. Hey, it's what they do. But some of us support it. Okay. I like to say that I've always supported her. I like to say I always supported their family. Okay. Then at some point, after they decided, you know what, we can't do this, it's not going to work. You go your separate way, I'm going to go my separate way. But yet, we still got these three beautiful babies. So at some point, Jerrod, um, after him and Liv went through the courts and did all that they did and blah, 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 blah. And now we're here where Jerrod has custody of the children. Majority of the time, I'll say majority of the time, because Liv does still get her babies. Shout out to you, Liv. Shout out to you, Jerrod. Shout out to the court system that they realize those babies need their mom. Okay, just as much as they need their dad. Okay, but now we are here where Liv, um, once again, shared some very, very personal information with all of us that she had gotten a letter from the courts that her probation was being revoked and she may be facing some jail time for child support. There's a lot I could say about that, but I don't know everything about it. So therefore, I will keep my mouth closed. But here's what I will say from what I see and from what she's sharing with us and from what I would tell my brother if he was in this situation. Because just like Jerrod, my brother, although it was a different, um, it was up under a different circumstance that my brother was given custody of his daughter that my mom and I helped him raise. Um, and once my mom passed on, I continued to raise her, who grew up to be a beautiful young lady who is very, very supportive of her aunt. And if you guys know my old channel, you guys know that she was oftentimes in my videos. And since then, my brother has gone on to be with the Lord, and his lovely daughter is still here with her auntie, still loving on her auntie, and her auntie still loving on her. Okay. But here's what I would like to say about the current situation, which brings me to do this video. I don't usually do a lot of videos to Liv and Jerrod Num and Jazzy Num and all those beautiful people. I don't usually do a lot of videos to them, but a lot of people do know that I support them. I am in a couple of you ladies groups where we have group talks and stuff about them. And it's not talks where we're running them down, where we're criticizing. And that's what I love about it. You know, it's a nice little group of us mature women that have been through similar situations or have had family members or somebody that have gone through a lot of what these young ladies are going through. So we are very supportive. We do not criticize. We do not try to say things to hurt their feelings. We do not try to, we don't do those things, you know. Yeah, I like to say it's just a little small group of us. Okay. And I did talk on some things. Blessing, watching from Jamaica. Hey, welcome. Come to Jamaica. Was old as once new. We want you to join us, Jamaica for you. You got to be old school to know that song. But back to Jerrod and Liv. Um, Liv did share what she had got from the courts. And I was thinking about it and I was watching her and I was watching her. She was sitting there with her babies on her lap. And then even when she looked at her at the littlest baby, and she said how she can just see all her children in her, in that baby and stuff. And I was just thinking back to myself about the different things she's been through. First of all, Liv, I would like to say you are a very, very strong woman. You are. When your mom raised you, shout out to your mom. She raised a very, very strong young lady. And oftentimes I hear you say something that I agree with. There's not many women who could go through what you have been through and still have a smile on their face, still doing what you're doing, still coming on here, facing everything that you have to face. It's not a lot. It's not a lot of women that can do that. Shout out to you, baby girl. You got this. And what I like about you, no matter what's going on, you always make it look good. You know what I mean? You always make it look calm. Every now and then, I mean, you human. Every now and then, because you do it live, you kind of break down a little bit, and that's all right. That's just letting folks know that you got feelings. You hurt too, and it's okay. It's okay. You know. And there's people that's praying for you, baby girl. Okay, Gerard, I look at you and I think, shout out to you. You're a real blessed young man. God bless you for loving on your children the way you do. God bless you. I think it's beautiful. I love to see a father take on his children the way you do. I like that. I like that. I like the way you show that you care and you love them and how you'll fight for yours. See, I'm a daddy's girl. My father is no longer here. But I know what that's like, you know, to be a daddy's girl. I was a daddy's girl, you know? I love my father. I love my mother too, don't get it twisted. But I love my father, okay? He was like my hero, you know? I have lots of good memories of going over to my dad's. Now, him and my mom, they were no longer together after I was about 3. They went on and said, hey, this ain't gonna work. Okay, it was one of those situations. Okay, you go your way, I go mine. You know what I'm saying, what I talked about with y'all earlier. And my father, he did take my mom to court as well to make sure that he was able to see me and get custody, get his days of the week with me. He wanted to make sure it was in writing. Okay, don't start no funny stuff with me, lady. I love my child. I love my daughter. How about this? I'm just gonna go and make sure I'm on the up and up. Okay, and that's what they did. My mom didn't really give him the problem, from what my understanding is. Okay, I knew I spent weekends every Friday, Saturday, Sunday with my father. He would pick me up after school. Sometimes he would take me back to school on Monday morning. And then from there, my mother would have me Monday through Thursday. And then Friday, it would just go on like that. And my father had a wife too. At the time, she was his girlfriend, and she later became his wife. Um, Very nice lady. I love her to this day. She is my mom. I call her mom. She has always treated me just like her daughter. Always. Hi, where are you from? You're pretty. Thank you. Ahmed. I am from upstate New York. She has always treated me just like her daughter. My dad and her has my youngest sister. Okay, and my stepmom, she never treated me no different. Never, even to this day, she still loved me. You know, treat me just yeah. Oh, watching from Bangladesh. Oh, hi. So, I have very, very good memories. Here's what I wanted to say. I, I, I know a lot of people have their opinion about this subject here on YouTube. Mine's may be a little bit different, just a little bit. Okay. And you don't have to answer me, Jerrod. I just wanted to say why. Why do it have to be that way? I understand you love your children, and you know Liv love her children too. You know, those babies are blessed to have two parents that will fight like hell for them. They are so blessed. They are so blessed. There's so many children out here who wish for only one of their parents would fight like hell for them. Those babies are so blessed they got two of them fighting like hell for them. But in the fight, as blessed as those babies are, don't make them regret it. You know, don't let them regret that. Don't make them get to the point where they feel like it's our fault that this is happening. Because that can happen. Because they don't understand. See, kids don't understand the financial side of being taken care of. That's all they know is love and laughter and some toys and video games as they get older and some cell phones and some iPads and hey Peach Tea, that's all they know. Okay? Long as they got that, they good. They like shoot, what we good. What's going on? Okay? Y'all the mommy and daddy, y'all worked that other side out. But in working that out, I must agree with Liv, Gerard. Why for money? You want to lock your your children's mom up? You want to see her go to jail for money? Something that one day won't even matter. In life, there are certain times where you have to look at that situation and say, does the now outweigh the later? Hey, hey, okay. Does the now outweigh the later? And in meaning that is there's some things we can do right now in our life and it'll be all right. You know, it's nothing. But there is also some other things that we can do in our life right now that later on, what's going on now can't compare to what will come out of that. And my thing is, Sherrod, I would hate to see you fight so hard for your children. And they've already seen enough. They've already felt enough. They've already expressed enough. But for those children to know that their mommy was locked up because their daddy helped make that decision with the courts, they're not going to see that years from now the way you're seeing that right now. They're not going to see it that way, you know? I don't know what type of sisters or mom or dad or cousins or aunts and uncles and stuff that's in your life. But I would hope that it's some that, it's probably around my age in their 50s that have been through some things in life that maybe they could say, you know what, young man, if that's what happens, then it happened. But don't you be a part of it because that's always going to be their mom, just like you're always going to be their dad. That lady ain't going nowhere out of those kids' life. And at some point, those little people become big people. And when they become big people, hey, Don, hey, when they become big people, who are you talking about? Live life. I don't know if you're familiar with her. When they become big people, they have a way of sharing things with you, letting you know what made them happy and what made them sad. And sometimes, as good or, you know, you may think that you just done everything so wonderful. There are some things you can do that one day they may tell you they didn't really like that. Okay. And I know that something like this, they wouldn't really like that. Mhm. To know that you help participate in something like that going on with their mother, the woman that they love. They don't feel about her the way you feel about her, the next person. They don't. They just see the lady that birthed them into this world, the lady that is many women that can hug them and give them a hug, but it's nothing like mama's hug. There's many women that can tell them, baby, it's gonna be all right, but it's nothing like when mama say it's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Just like there's many of men that can say, oh, it's cool, and get him a hug, but it's nothing like that daddy's hug. I've had a lot of women who tell me, girl, I'll be your mom that knew my mother. I'll be your mom. You can call me. You can. It ain't the same. It's not the same. I've even had some older gentlemen, hey, I've been friends with your daddy for years, girl. Just let me know, girl. I'm like, okay, out of respect. They can't compare to my father. And one day your children will feel that way. And I just wanted to say, I can't tell you what to do. I you know, just wanted to say that, you know, think about that. There's many of people out here that owe child support. There's many of people. That's been going on forever. And it is what it is. But what I like about Liv, as far as I know, when the children come see her, I don't think she tell you to pack a grocery bag when they come. I don't think I mean, hey, if you want to send them with their favorite clothes or something, okay, you know. But I don't think that's necessary. Holiday time, she's just happy to be a part of her children's life. Okay, sure, she might talk a little stuff because she's still mama. Okay, she might raise her voice. She might show her disappointment about a few things because, hell, she's still mama. She could do that. She might raise her voice. She might even put up her fist because she's still mama, you know? But she love her children. She love her children just like you do. And I know for sure, just as she had often said, she would never do that to you. She wouldn't, Jerrod. She might have came off at you and said this, that, and the other thing. You ain't gonna see the kid, da, 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 da. But then you went to court and you found out you is and all of that stuff, and y'all got past that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And y'all here right now. But it wasn't to the point where she was going to disturb or take away your freedom. So I just would ask that you would really think about that thing. And those of you who would come across this video and that may be close enough to him or know him or something like that, just talk to him. Some of you that's out here doing these videos, encouraging this and blah blah blah. I know you're getting your money off of it, and you do this, that, and the other. And I'm just a little small channel, you know. But say things the right way. Say things just as it truly could be, or as it truly could happen, you know. And just think, that's the now outweigh the later. No different than Liv. We all wanted her to get a lawyer from the beginning. You don't step into a courtroom without a lawyer, especially when somebody else got one. Because the now may not outweigh the later, you know? But here we are right now. And it would be nice if things could be a little bit different, you know? So I love you guys. I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you guys for coming over. I hope everything work out. Liv, I love you. Jerrod, I love you. And I love all them babies. I love seeing them. I love seeing them smile, whether they're with their mom or with their dad. I love seeing them. God bless them. God bless y'all. Keep fighting for those babies. And I just hope and pray that this jail stuff just go away. Okay? I hope we can find another way to add some type of solution to this problem or this situation. I love you guys, and I will see you guys on the next video. Remember, pour into them that pour into you. Pray for them. Pray for everybody so that everybody is prayed for. And welcome everybody to the Potluck Lounge. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Beef sector, I know this video is a little bit different. Y'all probably like, who is she talking about? Okay, it'll be okay, y'all. Okay, your girl be kind of like all over the place. All right, I'll see you guys and love y'all, and see you on the next one. Bye bye, y'all.